to my YouTube channel. And today I'm here with my family. I have my 17-year-old son, Jacob, my husband, Howard, my fixing to be 21-year-old son, Isaac, and my daughter who is 15 with us today. And we're basically talking about self-image as well as just kind of our challenges with staying motivated with food as well as with fitness. And what I like about this is we're getting different perspectives. So I guess let's go ahead and start with Jacob down there. So as someone who is always been thin his whole life, do you feel like there's any, do you feel like, you hear about white privilege, do you feel like there's any privilege to being thin? Do you feel like you're treated any differently than, say, someone else?
I don't think it's different treatment. I think society views skinny people as more successful, but there's no different treatment.
You don't think
it's illegal anyway, but I don't think there's any different treatment. I mean, there's weight limits, but that's like safety.
Yeah.
It's a safety thing, not a discriminatory.
I mean, how do you feel like, do you have any struggles being a skinny? And you're pretty tall for your age. I mean, how tall
I guess clothes sizes. It's hard to find something that fits.
Yeah. Do you ever find it difficult relating?
Driving a small car, it's where you're being tall.
Yeah, that would be a little tall, huh?
Maybe like 6 foot-ish.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Jacob, is there something about you and that you are a little self-conscious about or wish you could change? I mean, if you could change one thing about that would improve self-image, or do you think your self-image is perfect the way it is?
Probably my acne, I guess, but that's with time. I guess, and proper skincare.
Yeah, I think once you get older, you're
also
so oily.
Maybe like Invisalign, I guess, for my teeth. Other than that, not really.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what to do with my hair. But
I think it's just one of those things in life. We all kind of go through that stage of our life where we have more acne, or it's just kind of part of it. You'll get through that, hopefully. So, yeah, hopefully so. Do you have any friends that you would consider heavyset, or that have to watch their weight, or? How do you feel like it impacts people your age and your friends?
I guess their self-image, because they're teenagers, They think a lot about what people think of them. Personally, for me, I don't.
Why is that?
Because people always have criticism, or people always have, no matter what you do, people are always going to be critical. So I just don't try.
Do you ever, as a thinner teenage male, do you ever think about wanting to put on weight, doing the opposite of maybe what some of us?
No, just maintaining.
Maintaining.
I mean, just because I'm skinny doesn't mean I can't get health problems. You still get diabetes and heart problems. You still have to watch what you do, and you still have to exercise. But
do you do that?
Not really, no.
And why is that?
I just don't.
He doesn't drink water and he sits in front of
I drink water, but
you haven't drank any water since we've been home.
I never
I've
do
only
see you
seen
drink
you
water.
with soda this whole time.
I just got home.
No, you never do drink water. What's
I
the
drink water at school.
Okay,
You
we
drink
did
Dr.
like 3
Pepper and
weeks.
sodas. Every time I see you, it's like sweet tea, soda.
See, there's always been criticism, so that's why I don't care what people think.
But you still are skinny, regardless of what you eat, though.
Yeah.
It's like other people you eat and you gain 10 pounds. It's like
I look at a banana and I gain weight from it.
Yeah.
I just look at it. And it's like the nutrients comes,
dang it, I thought
inserts
about the
it
food
into my
channel.
body
There
and
goes
makes
my
it
weight.
go like that.
Nutrients.
All right, Howard, tell us a little bit about your struggles with weight over the years and just kind of where you are now.
No, actually, growing up, I was just like this one over here, skin and bone. It wasn't until I moved. I don't know if it has something to do with the environment I was in, or if I was just more active as a younger kid than I was as a teenager. Because as a teenager, that's when I started gaining weight.
Did your mom do a lot of good cooking?
Yes, until my stepdad had a heart attack, and then she had to cut back on all the fried stuff.
And I've seen pictures of when you were a teenager, you were heavier set.
Again,
high
when I was
school.
a teenager, I
Yeah,
wasn't near as active.
But then it's like you got thinner again, because since I've known you, you've never been very big. Why do you think that is? Because usually you gain weight as you get older, and I think for you, it kind of was the opposite.
Well, I don't know if it was activity outside of work, you
Maybe,
know.
yeah.
That's why I like to go fishing a lot. That helps me stay. I would say not necessarily healthy, weight wise, but mentally healthy.
That's good. And do you think, even though you're not a big guy, I'm sure if you went to the doctor, he'd say, lose 10 pounds.
The doctor did say lose.
There you go. I figured that might be the case. So, Isaac,
Yep.
you're represent kind of a good image of a young male.
The eldest.
Yes, and
Kids.
how do you feel about your self-image? I mean, do you, excuse me, do you have anything that you are insecure about, or how do you feel?
I don't know, I could definitely be in a lot better shape, but I'm not sad about, being the size that I am or anything. I can wake up and go to bed fine. It's like, I know I'm not super inactive. The job I do, I'm lifting heavy crates and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm lifting heavy boxes, getting up on a ladder and putting it on my shoulder and trying to get down on it. I get my workout in the day, but it's things like going and eating on your break and, stuff like that I think definitely doesn't help. Or just like all the food that's, that's around me. There's, McDonald's and there's, Cane's, there's all these, fried chicken places and there's no healthy options,
Or there is, but it's not the most appealing, probably. Like, you probably don't, there's...
Well, like the healthier options would be at restaurants you have to sit down and actually dine in. There's not like healthy fast
Wendy's
food.
has a great salad, just saying.
So is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A does too. I love
If I'm getting some healthy at
salad.
Chick-fil-A, I'm getting like a wrap.
So what about, I've wanted you to do some fitness with me as well, and I've drug you along on a couple of runs and walks. Do you find being motivated to do fitness, do you find that to challenge yourself, and why is that?
The motivation, I think, is really, it is hard to find, I think, just because there's so much that I feel like I could be doing. I could be, catching up on TV, watching the news. I could be doing this, practicing music. And none of those things are particularly active. For me, going and like running and just like doing straight workouts to me probably wouldn't, to me, I don't know, it feels too much like a routine. It feels like going to work.
I wish there was a way as a family,
Something
since we seem to have different likings. We have ideas of things that might be fun or we could be motivated to do, to be active, but we all have a different idea of what that would be. I wish there's a way, and I'm sure there is, that we could do that together as a family, but just rotate it out. And then, once this virus has settled down and we're back to, hopefully, on normal life, or what we know is a normal life, be able to go to our gym and just, be able to punch the bag or do whatever, since that's something you like doing. And then,
Or go to a ring and just battle
See,
it
that'd be
out.
fun. See, go
yeah.
If I got a punching bag, I got the gloves.
Jacob, what would you want to do that would be active?
Same
We
thing
could,
as Isaac, boxing or martial art.
Watch too much
I would
anime,
like
I
to
think
go
that's why.
to either the track.
If it was available,
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead and.
I got that on video, by the way.
she always says we're talking over her. Poor girl.
It always happens.
So, hey, the other day, right?
So basically, I would like to go to the ring and teach y'all how to throw. And see who can start to throw the farthest. I feel like Isaac would have
Oh, yeah.
overconfidence
Oh, I
and
would
think
nail
he
it.
could throw the farthest, but he would have horrible technique, so he'd throw
No,
horribly.
I think my technique would be good. The shot put.
Or I can teach y'all discus, shot put, or we can go
I
to
think
the
the
track
Olympics.
and run.
The shot put.
I was thinking of even swimming.
Yeah, swimming would be.
I
I do
mean,
not
it's,
enjoy swimming.
but it's also less stress on the knees and then with joints
He
and
uses your entire body.
yeah.
How do you feel your self-image is, and are you confident? And you've talked about struggling with weight and stuff a little bit, and so where are you on that?
Whew, that's an interesting topic there. See, a lot of people say that I'm very confident, and I do think I'm definitely a lot more confident than other people and a lot of my friends.
Why do you think that is?
Well, whenever I'm in like public situations, I don't care really. I just kind of don't think about things, and I just kind of like let go of what I look like, or you know.
Yeah.
But until somebody takes a picture of me and my double chin is very visible, and it's like you see my chin and it just goes, and then that's when I'm like, ooh.
Do you ever worry about that you're gonna follow my footsteps or have that fear?
Yeah, because like lately I've been trying to be more healthy, but then
Yeah.
I do see like me like falling through on days and like eating more calories than I'm like trying to be at, or more carbs that I'm
Like,
trying to
almost-
stay at.
That with this pandemic, like, I don't know if, I mean, and it kind of sounds like that's what you're saying too a little bit, is, you know, there's a sense of a little bit of boredom, and you have the food in the pantry. I don't know about y'all, but I have found myself eating more. And it's not because I'm hungry, it's just it's something to do, it's something to look forward to. And I wanted to get a perspective from someone from older generation than myself. So, this is a very special boomer of mine. It's my mother.
Hi. I'm always gaining and losing weight, and I'd go through phases, pretty much monthly. One week I'd be dieting, next week I wouldn't. Nutrition, you know, I'm like everybody else. I like to eat fried foods and pies and cakes and cookies. Those are things that I will always enjoy. But the trick is to not allow yourself to have it every day. It's just a now and then thing. Otherwise, I'd go crazy. I even had a dietitian tell me that one time. She said, if you try to be really strict, it won't work.
And she's diabetic.
Yeah.
With high blood pressure, triglycerides, a lot of health issues that a lot of people your age may be suffering from. But she's a heart patient, yes. So a lot of potential for complications there if you're not eating right. And
But I have good doctors that lecture me every time I go.
how about fitness? Do you find motivation
I went
hard?
through some phases of that. I loved my membership at the Y, and now we have this virus that's going around. You can't go nowhere. I just can't get enthused anymore now that I'm much older.
How do you think some of that has to do with the fact that you are older and settled down and married, and so maybe your appearance isn't as important to you?
Exactly, yes.
I mean, at your age, do you ever get self-conscious about your appearance? Like, do you look at other people your age and feel like they look younger or healthier, more fit, or?
Well, yeah, but family reunions always bother me when it's family that hasn't seen me in a long time. I hate to have gone overboard and gotten too heavy like I do sometimes. But yeah, it's a lot of difference in my age now at 64 than the way I thought about it in my middle age, or even less, when I was a new parent. That was the first thing I thought about after having a baby was, oh no, now I got to get back down again. I got to get fit again.
Now, did my grandmother ever worry about her weight or anything? She was always on the thinner side.
Gillum, Miss Gillum.
Okay.
Grandmother
Guys, for
Vickery.
those who don't know, that's my great-grandmother she's talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mother.
Your
No.
mother, my grandmother.
My grandmothers, both of them were kind of chunky in the stomach, but little elsewhere. That's where I get it, I guess. But yeah, they used to be that way. And my grandmother Vickery, when she was in her 60s, she had a massive heart attack, and I never saw her diet until that happened, and that scared her big time because she went on a strict diet.